want you to imagine Christine Lee Silawan, just 16 years old. She lived in the small, quiet town of Lapu-Lapu, Cebu. A church-going girl, devoted, sweet, and known in her neighborhood for volunteering as a church collector. She wasn't someone who made enemies. She wasn't someone you'd expect to get caught in the dark headlines of the news. But in March 2019, Christine's name became internationally known, for the worst reason. That day, Christine left home like usual. She was supposed to meet a boy she'd been talking to on Facebook. Her friends knew she had an online boyfriend, but they'd never met in person before. What Christine didn't know was that she was walking into a trap. The next morning, the residents of Barangay Bangkal saw something that would haunt them forever. In a grassy, vacant lot, they found Christine's body. But it wasn't just that she was dead. Her face had been skinned off. Yes, you read that right. Her entire face peeled away, leaving muscle and bone exposed. Parts of her tongue, her right ear, her neck, gone, as if someone had treated her like an animal carcass, not a human being. On top of that, she was naked from the waist down. Signs of rape were clear, and multiple stab wounds covered her body. This wasn't just a murder, this was savagery. The police were under enormous pressure. The country was shocked, furious, terrified. Who could do this? At first, suspicion turned to her ex-boyfriend, a teenager named John. But then, it got even darker. Authorities discovered that Christine had been catfished, tricked, by someone pretending to be a boy online. That boy lured her to the meeting spot, and the rest is the nightmare that unfolded. Here's the heartbreaking twist. The investigation revealed that the suspect wasn't some unknown online predator. It was her ex-boyfriend John all along. He had created a fake account, pretended to be someone else, and set her up. Why? He couldn't handle the breakup. He was jealous. He wanted revenge. So he meticulously planned her murder. He lured her. He killed her. And then, in one of the most gruesome acts the country has ever seen, he mutilated her body in a way that made headlines across Asia. The public was outraged. Christine's face. How could someone do that? Some said it was ritualistic, maybe tied to cults or dark magic. Others thought it was just pure rage. Either way, Christine's mother, Lourdes, was left holding her daughter's school photo in her hands, weeping in front of news cameras, asking, "What kind of monster would do this to my baby?" Christine's funeral was packed. Hundreds of people came, carrying white balloons, wearing white shirts, holding candles. The pain of her loss shook the whole community. But nothing could bring her back. The justice system stepped in. John was arrested. He was only 17 at the time, a minor, meaning he faced juvenile detention, not adult prison. But public anger was so intense, people demanded the harshest punishment possible. Christine's mother fought in court, pushing for justice. She said, "He must pay for what he did. My daughter was innocent. She didn't deserve this." To this day, debates continue over whether juvenile offenders in the Philippines should face life sentences for crimes like this. But beyond the headlines, beyond the courtrooms, one thing remains. A young girl with dreams, with family, with a future, was stolen. And the people she trusted most were the ones who betrayed her. Christine Silawan's story is not just about murder. It's about the dangers lurking in social media. It's about betrayal that cuts deeper than any knife. And it's about the irreversible, heartbreaking loss that no family, no mother, no father, should ever have to endure. If you ever see her photo online, the smiling pretty girl in her school uniform, remember her not as a victim, not as a headline, but as a daughter whose light was stolen far too soon.